The title of this video is People That Are Stuck. Victim consciousness. People that don't change. People that say, I have been hurt. When I express my emotions and my needs, they betrayed me and they hurt me, so I'm never going to allow that to happen again. I'm never going to open up again, never going to be with people again, never going to be honest again. I'm going to stay in a shell. I'm going to stay stuck because of other people's actions, because other people abused me. So this is what this video is about. My name is Georges Verbena. I'm an astrologist, and I make these videos to help people raise awareness about what are the excuses and the gaslighting, the delusions that people use to refuse to heal, to avoid doing the inner work. So people that are stuck, these are people who are stuck in victim consciousness. Because first of all, what does it mean to be stuck? To be stuck means that you don't know what to do. You are at a crossroads. You have tried everything that you can think of, and nothing seems to be working. So why is it not working? Maybe it's not supposed to be working. Maybe you should try something else. And there will be excuses. There will be reasons why the person can't do something else. Because to be stuck isn't a problem. You see, the problem was never about being stuck. Do you tell somebody who's in a wheelchair that they are stuck and they have to fix it? Is somebody who is living in a wheelchair going to be miserable for the rest of their life because they're in a wheelchair? Think about it. If you are in a wheelchair, are you going to complain about the fact that you are stuck on the wheelchair? Not really. I mean, yeah, okay, I did what I could. So what? It's not your fault. You know that it's not your fault that you're on the wheelchair. So, it's not really a problem. Of course, it's a problem that you're on the wheelchair, you can't move. But it's not a problem that needs to be fixed. And if it doesn't need to be fixed, it's not really a problem. Therefore, you are not stuck, even if you are on a wheelchair. However, if you say that you are stuck, it implies that there is a way to get unstuck, that it's possible to live a different life. That means that there's a part of you that believes things could be different. Things should be different. I'm not living the life I'm supposed to live. That is what it means to be stuck. Because somebody who's not at fault, who's done everything right, they're not stuck. Somebody who's actually at fault, somebody who's responsible for what's happening to them, they are stuck. So this is very important to understand. If you are stuck, you are responsible. Of course, I'm not saying it's your fault. It's not about shame or blame. It just means you created the situation, you can uncreate it. But if you go online and you look around, there's a quite disturbing amount of people who seem to create a victim story around being stuck. Yeah, I'm stuck because of this, because of that. Instead of blaming other people, maybe they should do something different. Because to be stuck means you're doing the same thing. You're not changing. Well, why not? If you know you could do things differently, why don't you? So then there's all these reasons. Yeah, because there's going to be negative consequences. My wife is going to leave me. I'm going to lose the house. I'm going to lose the job. My health is going to take a hit if I change my diet, or if I stop going to the gym, or if I do go to the gym, I have to do all this work. There's all these consequences if you get unstuck. Because to get unstuck means a tower moment. It means things are crashing down. There's going to be a reaction to getting unstuck. And you may not like that reaction, because just like Saturn in astrology, there are negative consequences for good actions. But somebody who's stuck, they're not ready for those consequences. They want to stay where it's safe, where it's comfortable. In essence, they are worshipping the devil. Just like the devil in tarot, which is about being stuck. The devil is about being stuck. Life is about movement. It's about change. Just like life and death happen simultaneously, if you don't allow yourself to die, then you are stuck. To be stuck is to refuse to let things crumble, to let things be destroyed. To be stuck is to be rigid, to be frozen, to do more of the same. To be stuck is to hide behind the facade, behind the mask of impenetrability. Like, look at me, I'm not doing anything. Exactly. You're doing nothing. So you cannot be blamed when something goes wrong. So it's not your fault if you fail. So there's a fear of failure. There's perfectionism. There's escapism. It's a form of shutdown. It's a freeze response. It's playing dead. It's hiding. It's, just like I say in all my videos, it's a fantasy defense. I just love that term. Don't you? Because you can apply it to almost anything. Fantasy, delusion, to deceive others. That is the ultimate goal of the devil. That is the goal of evil. That is the goal of character armoring. That is the goal of trauma. An adaptation to the environment. To stay in that environment. Because that environment is pathological, mentally ill. The people around you, whether it's your primary caregiver or your siblings, they're mentally ill. And the only way to survive and stay in that environment is to be mentally ill yourself. So, after you leave that environment and you're in adult, you are now hardwired to stay mentally ill, to recreate that same environment. So then you say, oh, I'm stuck. No, you are wired for a pathological environment. You have to rewire. You have to get an deprogramming. Just like you defragmentating a disk on the computer, you need to delete, you need to eliminate, you need to destroy your identity, your old identity, which is founded on maintaining a certain structure, a certain appearance, certain behavior that gives you predictability, that gives you a sense of control. I know what's going to happen because I've seen it. I've been in a mentally ill environment. I've been mentally ill before. So therefore, by being mentally ill again, I know what's going to happen. But should I allow myself to be healthy? Should I allow myself to move and to try things, to fail? I have no idea what's going to happen. So that frightens me. That lack of predictability causes a lot of anxiety. And until I'm ready to face that, I am stuck.